Martin Fennelly, columnist at Fennelly. The short answer is none. They're all-star games. For the most part, there's not a reasonable facsimile in the bunch. They should just have the guys show up, make a few hospital visits, feed them, hand them their Bulova watches and send them on their way before anyone gets hurt. No one plays defense in the NFL, NBA and NHL All-Star games, anyway. But if I had to choose one, it would be baseball, because your team wears its uniforms to the game. You can relate better, at least until they leave in free agency. Looks like I'm a sucker. John Romano, columnist at Romano_TV Times. Well, I guess I would have to say the MLB game, since I actually did pay to see it in Miami a couple of years ago. It's an absurd amount of money between the game and the home run derby the day before, but my son had a blast. If you look at it through the eyes of a 10 or 12 or 14-year-old, all of the games have a place in the world. They're not about competition, they're about seeing the game's greatest players interacting with one another. Any worthwhile performances are purely incidental. Skills competition or bust beyond a C. Neros, at Dianic Neros. I'm more about the skills competitions than the actual all-star games. Seeing home runs ad nauseum doesn't do it for me, though. I like the flashy skills competitions. That means NHL and NBA, hello dunk contest. It's fun to see what some of the best players in the world come up with when they can do anything they want, no matter how crazy. In the NHL, teams have started doing their own skills competitions as well. Do yourself a favor and Google Jeff Skinner's shootout attempt during the Sabres skill competition. He didn't even score, but the spinning shot was great fun. Through competition rules. Mark Topkin, Rays beat writer at TB Times. Rays, come. I know which one it wouldn't, since the Pro Bowl, not totally without reason, as they do hit each other, is even less interesting than an NFL exhibition. The individual skills in the NBA and NHL games are intriguing, especially since the players are given the forum to show off, at least offensively. But only the baseball all-star game, worthy of the Capitals, gives you some sense of true competition, at least in the moments of the best pitchers facing the best hitters, with actual pride in those at-bats. So as much as I didn't want to seem cliché, I'm going to go with the baseball all-star game, whether it's the boss's money or mine. Counting stars. Thomas Basinger, sports data reporter, at Tometrics, MLB. Baseball's soundtrack is better. Every year, MLB assembles an unparalleled lineup of musical acts. Fall Out Boy, One Republic, Imagine Dragons. What do we get from the NHL? Trash. Three Doors Down and Kid Rock. The MLB All-Star Game is in Cleveland this year, and usually I would do whatever it takes to avoid Cleveland, but one band could change my mind. Matchbox 20. Make it happen, MLB. MLB makes Memories. Eduardo A. Cena, Bucks Pro Sports Enterprise writer, at Eddie in the Yard. Full disclosure, I might be biased here because one of my best childhood sports memories was watching in the stands as Ken Griffey Jr. hit the warehouse at Camden Yards in the '93 Home Run Derby. Each event has its pluses. I love the NHL All-Star Game skills completion. The NBA All-Star Game has the best halftime show, and the Pro Bowl gives fans great access to great players. But there's just something about the MLB All-Star Game that makes it special. It's perfectly placed in the schedule, the best players still attend, and it's a fun event. And take it from me, even though it's an exhibition, you're more likely to see something you'll never forget. Take me out to the Mike Sherman, sports editor, at McKesherman. It's baseball, provided it's an outdoor stadium. No domes for the Midsummer Classic. The other All-Star Games are celebrations but not competitions in the sense that the players, compete. If I want to celebrate a sport, I'll make a trip to its Hall of Fame or attend a fan fest. If I want to see an actual All-Star Game, baseball is the only option.